Hi, and welcome to another dose of virtual vitamin Z. This is DZTV for the week of August 10th, 2020. I'm your co-host, Stephen.
And your other co-host, Claire. Let's dive right into some Detroit Zoological Society updates.
I know a lot of you have been hoping for some opportunities to purchase polar bear merchandise like plushes and t-shirts, and now you have that opportunity because Arctic Outpost is open on weekends, and also the Raccoon Fountain kiosk will be open Monday through Friday.
I have to say, Stephen, the Arctic Outpost is one of my favorite gift shops. They have some really neat items in there.
I'm looking forward to checking it out. I haven't been there in a while.
And today is World Lion Day. It's a week full of celebrating animals. This Wednesday will be World Elephant Day. So tune in this afternoon and again on Wednesday for some really exciting updates, virtual habitat chats, and other exciting information about both lions and elephants. It should be a
Claire,
great time.
I gotta say, I would not be telling the truth if I told you I wasn't excited about World Lion Day.
So you'd be lying if you.
Oh, can we go back and do that one again? No,
No, no.
let's just keep going.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Next time.
Stephen, over to you for the Animal Live Cam plays of the week.
All right, here we go. Let's roll the footage. Well, some human sport leagues may have started back up recently, but don't worry, we will continue to bring you the Animal Live Cam plays of the week. Here we go, starting off at number 3, Canada Goose single leg standing. We are in the cotton family wetlands, and as you can see right in the center, this Canada Goose is doing an exceptional job of balancing on one leg. Just look at that. No shaking. That other leg is just hanging out behind. Doesn't need to use it at all. Very, very nice work. And if you look over to the right, you'll see the ducks on that fallen tree staring on in disbelief. Moving on to number 2, Amphibian Hide and Go Seek. We're in the National Amphibian Conservation Center looking for an amphibian in this video. Can you find them? That's right, that is a Mexican giant tree frog doing a great job of blending in. Next up, we're in a new habitat, and just notice how expansive and naturalistic this is. Lots of great places to hide, including right up there for the White's tree frog. And then finally, which of these rocks is not like the other? Let's find out. That's right, you don't want to pick up that rock because it's not a rock. It's an Eastern Hellbender. Moving on to the Caption This results from last week, photo credit Tom Roy. We had some great captions coming in, including this one from Christine, "Slow down, Mommy, I'm falling off." This one from Kathy, "I'm hanging on, Mom." Great job, Kathy. And then finally, this one from Stacy, "Don't look now, there's a snow monkey on my back." Thanks so much for all of those submissions. Here is this week's photograph. Again, photo credit goes to Tom Roy, and we would love to hear what your captions are, so go ahead and submit them to education@dzs.org. And finally, number 1, we have spoonbill dancing. As you can see, we're at the spoonbill habitat, and some of these spoonbills are starting to strut their stuff. But look over at the pond to the top left, and that's where the dancing is really happening. Watch this. Funky chicken, meet the funky spoonbill. Back to you, Claire.
So our feature story of the week is a rescued turkey vulture who has rejoined their family in the wild. So this turkey vulture was found at a local golf course near the zoo in a stairwell. He had not fully fledged out his feathers yet, so it was a little too early for him to be out of the nest. Our animal care team looked around to see if any parents were nearby. When it became apparent that he was on his own, we reached out to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, which gave their okay for us to take him in. He spent some time out in the African forest, where he was fed and was able to roost along with the rest of the vultures that are in our care here at the Detroit Zoo. And as he started to get those flight feathers in, he started perching higher and higher and higher until he was ready to take off and rejoin the wild turkey vultures. Pretty neat story.
Yeah, I think it's really cool how, this is just an example of how the work we do helps local wildlife as well as the animals who live at the zoo. I think it's a pretty great story.
I feel very fortunate to work with a team who's ready to step in any case or any scenario. And I'm not sure how he made it into that stairwell, but I'm sure glad that he ended up here with us until he was ready to go on.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Very fortunate.
All right, what's our virtual education program for the lineup for the week?
Well, starting off on Monday, as always, at 11 a.m. is DZTV. And then because today is World Lion Day, at 4 p.m., we will have a virtual habitat chat at the lion habitat with Akila. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I was sighted. I think that's...
Nailed it that time. You nailed it.
Oh, sweet.
On Tuesday at 11 a.m., we'll be observing the pollinators in the garden with Aaron. And 4 p.m., we're going to have a virtual habitat chat with the Massasauga rattlesnake with Sandy. That should be a shaken good time.
And on Wednesday is World Elephant Day. So starting off at 11 a.m., we're going to hear an elephant story with David. Very excited for that. He's an exceptional storyteller. And then at 4 p.m., a virtual habitat chat about pelicans with, looks like we've got a new specialist, Danae.
Very excited for Danae to be joining the live Facebook team. She'll be great out there with the pelicans, and I can't wait to learn more. There's a rescue story in that group of pelicans that's in our care out there too, so that should be exciting for her to share out with everybody.
Very cool.
On Thursday, I'll be in at 11 a.m. with some Repurposeful series, which I'm going to be starting, thinking about different items that we have around the house that we might be able to repurpose for a new and exciting project. We're going to start off with butterfly yard art, so tune in if you want to hear more about that. And at 4 p.m., Stephen, Systems Thinking 3, Return to the Systems map. That sounds like a trifecta of fun.
I was told to make my titles a little bit more exciting, so I hope that this draws people in because it is going to be a very exciting lesson.
Systems thinking, I don't know how you get more exciting than that.
And finally, Friday at 11 a.m., Zara will be giving a virtual habitat chat at the zebra habitat. And then finally, a new series, 4 p.m., Brad at the Barn for the Belted Galloways with Brad.
Big week. We have a new specialist presenting. We have 2 new series kicking off. 2 different World Animal Days.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing week. I just have a feeling. But it looks like we're getting some breaking news. And for this breaking news report, we're going to go to Sandy, our senior careers correspondent. Sandy, what's going on?
The Detroit Zoological Society employs over 200 people year-round. This week, in our summer virtual adventures, we are going to meet a few of them. We're going to meet Sean, who's the construction project manager, and Stephen. Well, you know what? Let's hear from them.
The technical supervisor.
My name is Dr. Ann Duncan, and I am the Director of Animal Health at the Detroit Zoological Society.
Hi, my name is Charmel, and I'm the Financial Controller for the Detroit Zoological Society.
Hi, I'm Paul, and my position here at the Detroit Zoo is Aquatic Life Support Supervisor.
My name is Jennifer, and I am the Animal Welfare Programs Coordinator at the Center for Zoo and Aquarium Animal Welfare and Ethics, or CZA, for the Detroit Zoological Society.
Hi guys, my name's Allie. I am the Public Events Coordinator for the Detroit Zoo.
This is a really exciting lineup of people we are going to get to meet this week. I hope you get to spend some time getting to know the wonderful people who we work with at the Detroit Zoological Society.
Thanks a lot, Sandy. Back to you, Claire.
All right, for the weather this week, we're going to be checking in with the Smart Flower. Hey, Smart Flower, how's the weather out there? Now, the Smart Flower is a really unique sustainability and part of our Green Journey component. This Smart Flower blooms every morning and collects solar energy from the sun. And as you can tell, the weather is sunny with a little bit of clouds out there from the reflection and not much wind, which you can tell from that little anemometer right there in the front. So if it does get too windy, the Smart Flower can close back up. So it's a pretty good weather predictor.
Thanks, Smart Flower. You rock.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in this week for DZTV. Until next week, stay healthy, Detroit.